What is up, everyone, and welcome back. All right, I just got home from Whole Foods, ran Granny around, took her to Whole Foods. So, for our snack of the day, we've got some vegan blueberry donuts, and they were a wild boy getting out. So we got some vegan blueberry donuts from Whole Foods here, and if I got a story for you, they were hot dogs, $7.99. I thought they were $5.99, but it's all good. They are coated. Gave Granny a couple, so I got one missing. But check these puppies out. They are good and juicy. So anyways, wasn't gonna make a video. Got home, had me a nice horchata, not from Starbucks, and I had, like a styrofoam cup, and all of a sudden I went by my little nightstand and it poked a hole through the cup, dropped on the floor, was spewing at the bottom. It was one of the big, 32 ounce, so it was spewing out. What I do is, where I get this horchata is in a different place than where I live. So is Whole Foods. So I drink half and then I save half for the next day. But that much is what was salvageable. So we had some horchata for the day, but I mangled half of it. Delicious. So we'll do our snack of the day at the end. I just got home, like I said, and sorry about this bowl of a hairdo up here. And yes, guys, I know it's two different colors. I'm not really, I go to the grocery store and little odds and ends, but until I really start going out and about, I'm just going to keep letting this grow and then just cut well, not me. I'm not a hair cutter myself, but you know what I mean. As I go to get a haircut, just keep cutting it out and then, I'll get it all squared away once summer comes. So, I just got in and we've got struggling diabetes, backlash, and weight loss surgery. I've got Sugar Bear over here dying to get under the desk. Go for it if you want. If you don't, I don't know. Here's Simon. Okay, so let me let you in on a little secret about what I know about the weight loss surgery. No, I've never had it, but I do know people that have had it, people who are in the process of getting it now, literally. I'm going to call the weight loss surgery a bluff. Maybe it's not a bluff. Let me know if you're in Canada. Again, I'm in the United States, guys. So here's the thing that I know about the weight loss surgery. I'm not a health practitioner. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you guys the facts legitimately that I know. Weight loss surgery is a whole giant process, at least in the United States. Let me know, please, in the comments if you know anybody that in Canada that's had it. If you're in Canada that you've had it, what is it different? So here's about what I know about the weight loss surgery. You can get on the wait list. Oh, she is really under this desk. So you can get on the list, but it just doesn't start there. There is dietary classes. There is counseling. There is group counseling. Right now, the person I know is getting it is... I'm sorry. So the person that I know is getting it, usually you would go to a group meeting, you fill out on papers what you eat, you fill out different things for them, you turn them in. Excuse me. Right now, this person that is having it has to do a Zoom call, I know it's Zoom for some people, basically like a FaceTime call where, you've got your doctor there, your different group members. It's kind of like a seminar, kind of like a class that you do. That is one. Shug, what are you doing, buddy? I'm sorry, guys. She's trying to climb. She's trying to climb on this. And yes, I have shorts on before you. I know it looked like I didn't, but I do have shorts on. I just got home, took my pants off, put my shorts off. So without further ado, let's get into this. I call bluff on the weight loss surgery. Now, maybe in her mind, maybe that she's gotten on a list. She thinks that you guys, there's so much in the United States that this entails. I don't see these people, you know, this is $1,000 something surgery. I don't see these people just giving somebody that doesn't have the legwork, the tools, and the coping mechanism to waste their time on this surgery. Again, maybe it's different over there. I don't know. I know, you know, Canada's healthcare system is way different than the U.S., but I don't know, man. It's just like each day we've got these. And another thing is, I'm lost, I guess. We've had so many appointments thrown at us. Yesterday, I did think she went because she's got this mask on in a live stream, and it does look like a real hospital background, but you went there for your boil and your breathing. So, in the first one, she said she didn't talk to anybody really about weight loss and all that. So, your doctor said on the phone that they'll put you, I don't know, I guess. Let's just get into this and see how this is going down. I wanted to show this too that I found. You know, I like Etsy. You know, I like supporting local stores. This isn't from Etsy, but it was a store that I got online. This is the Honey Grove Botanicals Soy Candle Butterscotch Bourbon hand poured. You guys, this little devil is this just smells like a nice piece of butterscotch. I'm getting a little bit of the bourbon, but the butterscotch is on point. So, Honey Grove Botanicals, I did purchase this with my own money. This was not sent to me. This was not bought for me. This is on point. So, when we burn it, I'll let you know how it burns. We do have our candle showdown. And you know what? Really sad that Pier 1 closed. These burn amazing. These are really burning good. You guys have asked me, as far as I know, most everywhere Pier 1 is closed down. So I apologize on the candle. And I want to say in the comments, there's been a million of these comments about this candle for the last year. This candle is from Kohl's. This is a Christmas candle. I seen it last year's when I got this, and it came out this year. It is a battery-operated LED. This is from Kohl's. So heads up, I know a lot of you guys have asked me, where did you get that candle? It is a Christmas item. You might check, maybe there's some on clearance, but that is where he came from. Hence the snow. I do leave it up all year round. But that candle, I get so many comments. Kohl's, guys. So next year, I showed them this year in my Kohl's thing. If I see them next year, I'll let you know. But maybe look on Kohl's website. I mean, you never know. Maybe they're back stocked up. Maybe they still have some. But when I did get it, it is a Christmas. And I seen it again, you know, this year around Christmas. So maybe you guys can find them on Amazon. It's water, it's glitter. Maybe look up Amazon Christmas water glitter candles. I know a lot of you guys like that candle. And if you guys like, maybe around Christmas, if I find them again, I'll buy some for a giveaway if that's something you guys are into. Okay, guys, let's get right into this. There's no dun 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 dun. This is struggling diabetes backlash and weight loss surgery. I just want to read the first comment and then we will get started. Don't blame my non-judgmental viewers and my supporters for my condition. That's ridiculous. There is nothing anyone can do to make me change. That is on me. They do not encourage me to do wrong. They do not comment at all about it. They love me unconditionally. And just because they're not shaming me or telling me what to do doesn't mean they are enabling. You are basically saying I don't deserve anyone to be kind or befriend me because I'm struggling. Ridiculous. Of course, we've got, you know, our hotel patterns. Now, here is where my rebuttal comes in. Yes, she does have some, but here's the thing. She did hit 86K, which blows my mind with the game she's been playing, but that's a whole nother conversation. So, what she's not getting is people are saying enablers for the ones that in the live stream is, what are you eating? Are you going to eat? What are you eating? Are you hungry? That's the people that they're calling enablers. That is the people, Chantel, that we call the enablers. The ones that, are you hungry? What are you going to eat? Go through someone else. Go through some another drive-through. Are you ordering something to eat tonight? Are you getting pizza? Those are the enablers, buddy. You gotta pick, you gotta realize what the difference is here. So this is 13 minutes 13 minutes and 42 seconds. Let's get in right to it. Like to dislike ratio is still turned off, and let's do it. So when we get started here, this is how we begin. We've got a empty fast food container of poutine. She says I did do a couple bit skew through this. I was running around, spilled the horchata, trying to get my dogs some water. So I've skewed through it and listened a tiny bit while I moved around, but I don't know exactly everything. So we've got this container here, not a crumb piece French fry left, and let's get into it. And a decent sized pizza box.
Hey guys, hey, how are you? Well, I showed you that clip of the...
So first off, we've still got what's going on here. It seems to be she keeps putting on that Lush. Oh, did y'all see what kind of lotion she's been wearing? She's been wearing good old Hims. I thought that was pretty interesting. Hadn't seen her talk about Hims till we started showing the limited edition. But maybe I'm reaching again. But this wig looks like she just pulled it off the bedroom floor. I'm sorry. This is the one she wore in the Titanic, and it looks like he has been pulled from the bedroom floor. This looks like a wig, y'all, and I'm not trying to, you know what I'm going to say it in the background. I'm not trying to be mean, but, honey, this thing needs a good brush, and it looks like something I would wear during a parody. And I do have a parody plan. Somebody different. Could she be, I know that, you know, it is definitely something, but could the Lush products be making it worse?
That was pizza and poutine I had last night. Yes, after a lot of people are going to say that's so crazy, you know, after everything you've been through at the ER, you know, after your diabetes diagnosis, everything. Yes, I know. And, I guess I showed you that because I don't want to hide it, you know.
Hold on, guys. So I'm confused. So I watched earlier while I was getting ready before I went. So, okay, so she ordered all that vegan food, the live dinner. Wait a minute. She ordered all the vegan food. We'll get caught up. So, okay, right quick. I know you guys want to watch this. Let me get you caught up here. And let me get myself caught up. Live dinner I watched while I got ready today. Live dinner is this, with the mask on. And her eyes, her pupils look absolutely huge. Live dinner, she ordered a bunch of vegan and vegetarian carry-out. So she ordered all that and then ordered again? Is that the same time frame? Because this was a day ago. So she's saying the pizza and poutine was, so she ordered all that and then it wasn't good enough and ordered, let's do it.
I feel like I have a problem and I don't want to hide it. I mean, why should I hide it, right? It's something I'm going through and I want to be truthful and transparent with myself and with everybody because I think that's the best approach.
And she's got her head cut off here, so it's not me, just so you guys know.
Something is that I do. So I just don't know what to do anymore. I mean, I feel, guess I'm wearing a wig because you know what?
You can tell, bud.
I'm having a bad hair day. I just want to say I'm struggling right now. So I just thought I would use this kind of like a video diary today because I don't feel like doing much else. I was sleeping, I was having such a good dream, and then I woke up and it's really grim to wake up to a reality you don't like being in. Don't get me wrong.
You know what's crazy is, okay, my situation is pretty crazy. Let me just, and we'll get back into it. I know you guys want to see. So, okay, I got like a double-edged sword that I deal with. So, I have depression, anxiety, PTSD, and a whole, we'll just, those are the main genres. Okay, so in depression, I like to sleep. But I also have narcolepsy, which makes you sleepy. So add that in the kettle and stir it around. It is a damsel for disaster, because if you sleep too much, when you wake up sometimes, it's like she said, life is there and you still got to deal with it. As we've noticed lately, all she's pretty much done is eat and sleep. Eat and sleep. And I get it. I do. I've been there, done that, still got to catch myself sometimes. She needs a hobby. She needs a friend other than Pete's that is going to say, come on, let's... I don't know, you guys. I know she doesn't like anything. Let's do something. Let's paint a picture, some kind of hobby. You know what I mean? Plant a plant. I don't know. I'm just saying off the top. Sorry, I keep this candle flame over here. It's looking kind of wild. But, Pete's is an enabler. While we're talking about enablers, Pete's is an enabler. And Pete's is a hermit himself. Pete's is a hermit and doesn't, so she needs somebody that's going to motivate. Pete's looks like he's going through his own things by the way he talks sometimes. So she needs a positive influence to say, hey, are you okay? Do you need help? Are you okay? That's not Pete's. It's not, and you guys know that.
I love my place. I love Pete's. I love my cats. I just don't love the health reality I'm in. Like the reality I'm in right now. I did realize something. I think that's really important. I don't trust myself at all. Not just that. Because I anticipated questions from people. I feel like I'm trying to make people understand how I'm thinking. I'm sure people will say, well...
I hate to say this, but I think some of us have her figured out more than she has herself, unfortunately. And I'm not trying to be funny or mean again when I say that, but people call what's going to happen as it's happened. We've been down this road so many times that it's predictable at this point. So there's no need to make anybody believe anymore or try to understand. We see this unravel, unfortunately. And yes, I do reuse paper cups. If you wonder why I'm at home, I use cups and then I throw them away. If it's a water cup and I'm out and about in the store about to die of hydration, I reuse the cups. So I don't buy them. I reuse things like that.
Whenever you're faced with a decision, an urge to eat something you shouldn't, why not just say no? And I try so hard to understand that it's just beyond willpower at this point. I don't trust myself. I have an illness, but not just that. My illness makes me lie to myself a lot. So, for example...
That's part of addiction, Chantel. That's part of... That's part of the sickness. That's part of the whole breaking down the addiction, breaking down the habit. For beer, for instance, we'll say, my mom, Jean, I can go have a couple beers and tomorrow I'm good. I can sit here with you guys in a live stream, drink until the sun comes up, and tomorrow I'm like, oh, I'm good for beer for another 2-3 months, a month, whatever, weeks. Some people can hold their addiction down and some people can't. That's the tools and coping mechanisms you got to figure out.
Getting takeout last night. Like, I'm completely addicted to eating takeout. And I
We
don't know
know
how to stop
this.
it. My illness is lying to me and convincing me that I don't care anymore. Like, I want to just eat out and just, you know, just not care. Or, for example, I was lying to myself, and it was like about the takeout with the vegetarian place. Oh, it's just vegetarian, so it's healthier, and they make the food from scratch, but it's still possible to. It's still takeout, right? At the end of the day, it's still takeout. So I was lying to myself yesterday about that, and then I thought, well, it's
So,
always just.
time out. Here we go. So, it wasn't the same day, right? Quick, we're about to get to. Here's the thing I noticed with the vegetarian. It was a start, but obviously you see it didn't end well because it ended in pizza and poutine, and now we got all that sitting in the fridge, and he's going to go to waste. The vegetarian, I'm sure. So here's the thing with that is I noticed it was multiple little containers. And I know one thing, your sauce might be separate than your, but it was still too much. It was still too many things. It was still too many little portions, different stuff. It was tons of different little things. Yeah, they were little jars and little things and little containers, but sorry guys. It was still too much.
I did this, so I may as well just let it all go. Just give in, just give in, just give in, just give in. And it's like those signals of just give in are like all day long, and they're so overwhelming. And just, it's so tempting, the thought of just retreating back into that comfort zone that you've used for so long as like a warm blanket against everything that you're afraid to face in the world. That
I think it's part of that, but I think boredom, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I sit around here all day, and if I'm not, moving and shaking, now that's the thing. Like sometimes I'll put like some ranch in a bowl with some carrots, and I'll, drink a cup of coffee or Red Bull. And yes, I know Red Bull is horrendous, but one thing at a time. I just can't quit everything at once. And listen to me saying that. I can't give up my caffeine. I use that as a crutch for my past addiction. Many of you in the comments are like, Kaya, your creamer's bad. I know it is. I know creamer's not good for me. I know my Red Bull ain't, but it's better than what I was doing before. So, here's another thing, man. She's not staying busy, man. She's not, even if you just say, I'm going to take the stuff off this desk. I'm going to clean this little room. I'm just saying, like, for the instance, like her island there. Take the stuff off, wipe it, do little things, man. Some days my back hurts because, my lady's up here and my back just kills me. If some days it's like, okay, do a couple loads of laundry, do this one day, do that. Just try to do stuff. Try, man. You gotta try.
removing that blanket and being left with that cold, hard reality and that cold feeling of anxiety and just those horrible feelings. And I know that over time they go away, but over time, right? And it's so easy to just say, okay, just one more time, just like when you wrap yourself in the blankets in the morning before getting up to go to work or school. You're like, just 5 more minutes, and those 5 minutes just never help, right? So that's, I guess, as much as I can explain. And I know a lot of you have a lot of solutions that are very helpful. I appreciate it. But I have to keep looking for some help. I am no longer seeing the intuitive eating dietitian and therapist. It's nothing personal against them. Intuitive eating, I'm sure, really is it's the way we want to strive to be, kind of. But
Again, I don't know who in the world would tell somebody in this predicament into. I don't know if I believe that was even a thing. I'm not trying, but if you have somebody that says they want to eat all day, why would you tell them to eat when their body tells them to eat? Their body's telling them to eat all the time. Do you know what I mean? That's what kind of makes me think, like, and then why she didn't speak up to these people is, if this is really true, she's blowing through these people. Why are you not sitting here saying, yo, I can't intuitive eat. That's my problem. I eat all the daggone time. Quit blowing through these people and explain to them what is going on. One visit don't cut nothing. For any addiction, any problem, one visit is not going to change things. That's why I get aggravated with this.
Normal eaters. But I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself to listen to myself. Do you know what I mean? So I think right now I just have to, I'm on the list for weight loss surgery. And no, surgery doesn't solve all your problems, but it does help a lot of people. And you do see, you're followed by like psychiatrists, counseling, and stuff like that. So it's a team of people. It's not they don't just snip you and, they do help you a bit with some aftercare and things. And I have my diabetes to worry about now, so.
Where did that come from out of nowhere? Y'all heard what I said in the beginning. You guys heard what I said. There is beginning care, there is middle care, there is aftercare. It is a complete process. She just throws these bits in here and throws this in the title. Was this for views? Where all of a sudden is... You might have been put on a list, but I don't think you understand. And again, even if you would get the weight loss, and I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but what is, okay, you get the weight loss surgery. You have this much room in your, sorry, I keep going like that because a piece of blanket fuzz is stuck to me. Your stomach is shrank down and you can only eat a couple bites after. I'm telling y'all, I know people that have had this, and I know people that are like in this process as we speak. I'm not joking. If she would eat a whole pizza and poutine, that could hurt her seriously or even worse off. It is a very dangerous after. Like, you can't eat. You could probably have a bite of this donut literally and be full. And that's not the shit you're supposed to be eating. I was just using that as example. A couple bites. If you don't have the mechanisms after, it's still a waste. It's going to happen all over again.
I have to completely change the way I eat. I have no idea what the heck I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to eat. So I will be trying to get as much help out of my doctor's visit on Tuesday. I see my family GP in person, and I'm hoping that we can talk about getting my diabetes under control. I'm hoping that the Ozempic injection really helps with my appetite. I know it's helped a lot of people lose like at least 5% of their body weight, which would be better than nothing for me right now.
But again, you can't rely on... There's no magic pill. There's no magic shot. If you keep on eating, it's just going to come back. Like, I think in her mind, she's got this, like... I don't know. You guys... I don't know, man.
Yeah, I have such a headache right now. So it's not a happy video today, guys. I'm sorry. It's not, I'm just being open and honest about how I'm feeling. I'm just trying to let you guys know what I'm going through. And Tam, come here, Tam. And yeah, I have to figure out all new content, but I have to figure out how I'm going to be eating and things first, right? Which I have to really watch, because I always said, I don't want to be diabetic. I don't want to be diabetic. And then just putting off change eventually led to me being diabetic. So
This is all too much. She's trying to run this YouTube, trying to put on this facade. It's not about what you eat. Well, yeah, it is. Let me rephrase here. She needs mental health to go along with the diet stuff, to be all in collaborative, because she gets depressed, then she eats. So now she's like the dietitian. It is so much more to addiction and different things. What makes you do this? Why are you doing this? Why are you sad? Because you're like, it's all a whole big, like, say it's a soup, and it's like your carrots or your depression, and then your addiction, and then it's like, well, I'm doing this, and this is like, it's a whole big thing that makes a pot of soup. Each ingredient is all like, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, you got the mental health is why she eats. She's depressed because she eats. It's all a big, like, it all goes together.
yes, it's real. It's real now. So I'm thinking of just, for now, vlogs documenting how how I'm fighting this. Some exercise videos, hauls, just like a Dear Diary channel, and just what I eat in a day, my feelings. So beyond that, I don't really know what else to talk about, honestly. Just that I'm in a health crisis and I need to get better.
We've been down
So
this road
really
10
figuring out
times.
how to do that. It's overwhelming, because I'm the type of person who likes to solve my own problems, take things into my own hands. I don't know if you'd call it like pride. I don't really have much of that, so it can't be that. But I just think, like, I just need...
You're stubborn. You're stubborn. You and Amberlynn won't put your life in somebody else's hands to help you to quit being miserable. It all boils down to stubbornness. You've said this a million times yourself. You're not going to listen to nobody. You don't like people telling what to do. But it's like something's got to give here. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired and miserable? Like, it's just... I don't even know what to say, because we've said it 50 times. It's like you have to surrender and able to get better, but you won't surrender.
Some help, and I just always feel like I'm back at square one, you know. That's my reality right now. 'Tis indeed. Alright, guys, so I guess that's it. It's gonna be a pretty short video, I guess, but I'll try to check in here with videos more frequently as I'm feeling better. Maybe once the weather starts getting nicer and I can go out more with my walker and things like that, then I'll probably start to feel a bit better as well. Kind of just feel like I have cabin fever, like a shut-in, you know, but I can't walk that far. Like, I'm just gonna say it. I can't walk. I can't go. I can't do anything. My breathing is so bad, just walking to the living room right now is, you know, almost leaves me breathless. At least walking upstairs does. Walking to the car leaves me breathless. So I can't just go out and just go for small walks without support.
So here's the thing. We went on what? Maybe 2 walks last summer. I'll give her 3. 4 at the max. Summer's what? 2.5, 3 months of good, hardcore, nice, like being able to do shit, no rain, etc. She says coming up, she can't wait. So I'm going to go ahead and say it so I don't have to pause it. She can't wait to go on walks with Pete. Do y'all remember when they were sitting there and she's like, isn't this fun? He's like, no, not really. Does this affect your mood? No, not really. She needs somebody, a buddy, I don't know, a family member to say, come on, let's go. Get up, let's go do this. Pete's don't have that go-getter in him. He does not have that, come on, Chantel, let's go. Of course you're freaking hard to breathe too, because you got a full pizza and a poutine in you. And again, I'm not saying that because that needs to be our new motto over here. I'm going to make a shirt that says it. I wouldn't want to walk around too with the freaking full pizza in me and a poutine. I'd be like, no, I'm good, go ahead. Like, who wants to walk around full? I get she can't breathe, I get that, but I'm saying, being that full too, don't nobody want to go for a walk after that.
Of my walker, and the ground is full of slushy snow.
Welcome to everybody's world right now.
I need my walker right now, and I'm thankful I have one. So when the weather gets nicer, I need to use it, you know. So I miss doing videos like that. I miss doing videos like the museum with Pete's. Those were fun. Just going out in nature. Videos are fun with Pete's. Doing videos in general with Pete's are fun because he's like he's my best friend, and he's just easy. He's easy going to do things with.
He's too easy going to do things with. He don't push you. Sugar, stop with the... Hold on, guys. Sugar, do you want in or out, bud? Sorry, I kept seeing that. I'm sure y'all... Okay, she wanted out. Pizza's a pushover. Straight up, I'm going to say it. I don't even have to say it. You guys know that. Pete, I call him Pet Petey, is a pushover. She needs somebody that's going to be like, get the lead out of your tail and let's go. Yeah, it's cool to go to the museum with Pete's, but Pete's is not like the type of person that's going to be like, come on, let's do, 30 more feet, 20, 50 more yards. Come on, let's do another, block, another... That ain't Pete's. He's a pushover. He don't like doing stuff like that, man. You need a buddy that's going to kick it in gear with you.
I miss having fun. I miss having any sort of fun. I'm sure most of you do with this whole COVID thing, but I just want to feel better. So, yep. I wish this was my real hair.
It needs brushed, buddy.
Alright, guys.
What are we talking about for another... Oh, she's got a vein blew out.
At the hospital, ouch. That really hurt. It happens. So yeah, next thing is I have an appointment Tuesday with my family doctor, and we're going to get my diabetes under control. I'm going to ask to see a diabetes nutritionist and get the ball rolling with the weight loss surgery if I can. Hopefully the surgeries are not on hold still. I don't know. I'm waiting for some answers from the weight loss, the bariatric center, and I guess we'll see. So, anyways, guys, I thank you so much for listening to me.
All right, y'all. I don't know. I told you what, my knowledge is of the weight loss surgery and what I know of it. Let's go ahead and get into this daggone donut. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a long, interesting road that I don't think she's quite ready for. She needs a dietitian, a doctor that is going to guide her in the right direction. And I would almost say that even an inpatient for a month or two to give her the steps to give her the willpower is... Okay, guys, so we got the Whole Foods Blueberry Vegan Donut. Let's get right into it. I know this was a bit longer than we expected, but I wanted to say hello, and, yeah, so here we go. So it's like a cake donut here. Sorry, this is all I used this bowl for breakfast before I left, so that's why I grabbed this and just threw it in there, but it's just a vanilla, like a white cake donut, and then you have this lovely blueberry glaze. Man, guys, this glaze is extraordinary. So, it is made with real blueberries. It's got bits of, man, this guy's, it's so flaky. Usually the vegan ones are more dense, so this is good. It's got real pieces of blueberry. This is good. Very good. Usually the vegan donuts are a little more dense, I've noticed. Alright, guys. We got a lot coming up. We'll get to in the next video. I'm going to bust this open. Leave in the comments how you want to do this. Do you want me to read like a chapter, or do you want me to skew through the highlights and read what I find is interesting, or do we want to read this like one chapter per video or something? Not mixed with our foodie. We'll do it obviously separate. Tons of hauls coming up. I got to get to it. I've got stuff over here that I've had since Christmas. I'm not going to lie to you. So, we got a lot coming up. Leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. What do you guys know about the weight loss surgery? Are you in Canada? Do you know anybody that's in Canada? What are your, what do you guys know about the weight loss surgery? I'm interested, honestly. Have a great day, great night, depending when you see this. We got a Whole Foods coming up, buffalo chicken. I am going to really download. And we'll get more to it tomorrow. I got home a little bit late. We'll catch up on Amy. I do have an old Jen video. Let me know if you want to see. It's like from a week and a half ago. I was looking through my things and I must have fell asleep and not download it. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. If not, I'm going to trash the video. It's about a week old, but I will see you guys later. Have a good day, good night, and Kaya's out.